Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Tonight I want to get ready with you guys because my family are doing a pizza night. We're having my auntie and my boyfriend round and I'm super excited to eat all the pizza. I've already cleansed and moisturised my skin and I'm going to take the Brightening Youth Glow Anti-Aging Colour Correcting Glow Booster Primer from Charlotte Tilbury. I just want to add a nice glow to my skin, and this is nice and lightweight but it really gives that glow. For foundation, I'm going to take my Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury, number 2 Cool. I just am obsessed with this foundation, I love it so much. Also, I'm going to take it on my beauty blender. For concealer, I'm going to take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. I really like this concealer. I remember everyone used to rave, and they still do rave about NARS concealers, but I never really was like, oh yeah, I love it. But then I got this and I really love it. I think it's really good. I love the consistency of it. I just think it's so nice. But yeah, pizza nights in this household is legendary. My stepdad is the best at making pizza. We make it all from scratch. The base, everything, the dough. Honestly, the dough has been rising for hours now. Like, we go to town. When I say we, I mean my stepdad goes to town. I just eat it all. To add a bit of brightness, I'm going to take my 16-hour camo concealer from e.l.f. I'm just going to take a small amount more into the inner portion of my eye. I don't like to bring it up too high because I don't want it to really crease. So I like to add it here, and then when I blend it out, I'll blend it where I like it to be. I really want to try the hydrating version of this concealer. I think I would really like it. For cream bronzer, I'm going to take my Chanel cream bronzer. This is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. I love this. There's nothing much more to say. And then I just like to blend it all out with my sponge, just to make sure it's not too harsh and there's no brush strokes. Cream blush, I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown blusher in Calypso Coral number 2. And again, take my beauty sponge just to really blend that out. And for my brows, I'm just going to take my brow gel from Rimmel and I'm just going to fill them in. What I like to do is brush my brows the opposite way. I find by doing this, it makes them look a bit more fluffy and they tend to stay in that kind of bushier kind of shape for longer. And then when I'm happy with them, I let it sit for a bit and then I'll brush them the opposite way and lay them in the position I want them to be. Powder, I'm going to take my Stay Matte powder from Rimmel. I love this stuff, it's so good. For bronzer, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in number 1 and obviously take the bronzer side. This is definitely more of like a warmer bronzer. So I'm kind of going to use it as a bit of a blusher as well. So just bring up a little bit higher and then onto the temples. Clean that up. I'm just going to take my sponge with my Rimmel powder, just clean it up a little bit. And then I always like to add a little bit more on my nose just because I get super shiny on my nose. For eyeshadow, as always, I love doing this trick. I'm going to take my bronzer into my crease. It just makes everything more monochromatic and ties it all in a lot easier. And it can also make it look a little bit more natural as well if you obviously are going for more of a natural look. Like, you can obviously tell I've got makeup on, but it's not going to be anything too dramatic. Also going to take some of that underneath my eye. And then jumping back onto my cheeks, I'm going to take my California blusher from Benefit. I love how this has a really beautiful glow to it as well. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to add my Charlotte Tilbury Colour Chameleon in Champagne Diamonds. This is beautiful. And I'm just going to focus this right onto my lid. With my finger, I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. adds a nice subtle amount of sparkle. I do normally like to take an eyeshadow on top to make it even more sparkly and more intense, but tonight I think I'm just going to leave it like this. A little bit more of a glow, I'm going to take my Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. It's this under my brow bone and on the inner corners of my eyes as well. And take a small amount on the high points of my cheeks. And now back to my brows, I'm just going to take a spoolie and just brush the brows back up and just get them more into shape. And also this helps to brush out any powder that might have fallen into them. And to finish off the eyes, I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and add mascara. Lip liner in Pink Venus. And then for lipstick, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Live It Up. Finally, to set everything in place, I'm taking my NYX setting spray, and there we have it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, don't forget to give me a like and to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.